Sentient Sessions. Quarterback in session. I have a message for you. Are you ready for it? So, how are you feeling? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling great? Because I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I just got a little like stiffness in my neck. Like, it was so like, you know what I'm saying? I had one of them days where getting out of bed was just like, what the fuck? Because whatever. It was a full moon, you feel me? I was processing a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions and things of that nature. I wonder if you've been processing. I wonder if that energy is going to come out in the reading. But yeah, move locations right now. So I have a desk, but my desk chair ain't come yet. So I can't take this chair and put it by the desk because it's too low for the desk. So when the desk chair comes, I'm gonna move yet again. But today I was just like, oh, let me sit. I'm sitting by my altar. Um, so really good spot, you know what I'm saying? But I would prefer to be at the desk. I would prefer to be at the desk. But I'm so grateful that I got the desk. I'm so grateful I got the desk chair. The desk chair should be coming today. But you know what I'm saying? It was delayed. Of course, you know, things like that happen. But this is how dedicated I am because I'm determined to do it out here. I would like to do it in my living room. Like, so Sam Sensei Sessions. Let's get right into the cards. Oh, I don't like this angle because you can see my hands. I mean, like, I do be, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Cards are coming out, but I haven't really shuffled them. I'm just going to pull them anyways. Celebrate your self credit due, Sagittarius, a pleasant surprise. I can't lose when I'm with you. That's not the song that's on. I'm gonna put it on though. I can't lose when I'm with you. Why? Oh my God, let me tell you while I'm doing that, let me tell you about my night. I had an argument with a Christian. And it's no shade to Christians, but like I could hear the moment that the fear gets them. And she was telling me she was really projecting fear onto me. And I was just like, girl, and they have this tendency to think I'm a lost soul. But it's like, no, you literally can't live. Like, you can't live because of how much you fear death. They fear it so bad that it stops them. And I'm like, damn, so you telling me every day you live with guilt and shame for being human? And she was talking a lot about sin. I'm just like, damn, girl. This older lady, like, I was like, I don't know what to say. Like I was mad respectful with it too, because again, like I don't know. I feel like I'm so sure of myself now that I don't get mad. I don't feel like arguing. Like I just know you're projecting onto me and it doesn't have anything to do with me. So I was just like, oh. I was like, well, I don't really have the same beliefs. So like what are we even talking about right now? I don't share those beliefs. I never told you I was Christian. I never told you I believe any of that. I told you what I believe, and you heard me talk about God. You assumed that there was like some type of lost soul to me. They are manipulative. Like you assumed that there was some type of lost soul to me. She even told me she was Christian. She said, I guess I would say I'm Christian." Then she starts talking about like Christian rhetoric. I was like, yeah, whatever. You're trying to save a soul. I'm not a soul you're gonna save, because we're looking at each other the same way right now, girl. You're telling me all this fear based thinking, and I don't like living like that. Very passionate about this, up in your business. Like, you're telling me a lot of this fear based thinking. I don't live like that. That's just not what I do. Like, I don't want to live in fear. It's mad exhausting. Like, I could tell she was exhausted. She's like, she has to look in the mirror every day. She knows all the things that would send her to hell. And I'm like, girl, good luck for you. Like, I don't know. Because me and Christians can relate up until when they start talking about like all that hell and evil and the devil, and I'll ask them certain questions because I'm just like, isn't that it's the same energy? Like, isn't it? I don't see things as being too separate from God. I think that a lot of the things that happen, I think the devil is the fear that you're talking about. Because if you're moving in love, then naturally you're going to live a life that aligns to your highest self. But to live in fear means that in some way, shape, or form, your main focus is taking you off your path, your individual path, because you're not allowing yourself to cross over certain boundaries that you set with yourself because of how worried you are of doing something wrong. Like you don't allow yourself to live, you don't allow yourself to truly experience. And I'm not discrediting her experiences because I can hear she's a godly person. Like that's why she was trying to save my soul, because she can hear it in the way that I speak, she can hear it in the way that I move. Like I'm one of higher consciousness. I am. But I don't believe it the same way. I told her that from the very beginning of the conversation. Some people are meant to take a Islam path. Some people are meant to take a Christian path. Some people are meant to take a Buddhist path. Some people are, it's whatever helps you understand divinity for yourself. But she was just not having it. After a while, all of her shit started coming out. Like she was really open minded, and she was really open minded at first, but she wasn't open minded. As soon as we hit that like that sweet spot, oh, the judgment came out, the hypocrisy came out, all of it came out, and I'm like, girl, you're moving in light, but this is a lot of darkness I'm seeing right now. So I acted as a mirror, and I know one of the moments that I said something, it hit her because I was like, girl, I don't have that same fear that you have. And I told her from the very beginning of the conversation, I don't move in fear. What do you truly want? She was gaslighting me. Like it was getting real nasty. I'm like, girl, this is what you're willing to do to save a soul? Energy assign the things people are willing to do to save a soul. Like I'm like, this isn't this counter to everything you've been saying? So I told her everything that you believe about God it becomes reflective in the way that you treat other people. And I said, in the way that you treat yourself. Like, and I said that a lot of the things that people do to other people that is out of it's that's hateful is out of fear. A lot of people fear themselves. A lot of people hate themselves. So they move like that because of the hatred they have for themselves. And they project it onto others. The fear that they have of themselves, the fear that they have of God, the hatred they have of God. Everything's connected. And I was trying to tell her, like, everything's connected. Everything's connected. Then I was telling her early in the conversation, like, I was guided to certain books. She was like, yeah, God will speak through different books. Boom. Once we hit a conversation she didn't want to have, or a conversation where she felt like I was wrong, telling me about myself. I didn't say nothing to her about her. She was telling me about myself. Once we hit that conversation, like, sometimes you can only read books that are of the word of God. You don't know. Spirits follow books. And I was like, you're losing me right now. You're losing me so bad. You're losing me so bad. Refocus on love. Like she's losing me so bad. Surrender to it, release control. She was losing me so bad. Like I just knew. Like it was just communicate your feelings. I was sitting there and I'm so like I feel grounded. So it's easy for me to be able to tell where you're projecting. Even in some of the things that she said, I knew that what I was saying hit a sweet spot because it was in relation. She also related. She also related. She also related. It was hitting a spot about herself. And I was just like, you know what, girl? I don't know what to do. And I'm letting you wrestle with yourself because I said, I'm not fighting that internal battle you're fighting. I'm not fighting that internal battle that you got going on. I'm not fighting war with myself. I don't believe that I need to be in battle every fucking day. I don't believe that. My life is peaceful because I've accepted myself for who I am. And I will continue to accept myself for who I am. So it was just like, damn. I felt like a test of where I am because usually I would get real agitated I didn't care. Like it was just me talking to talk at that point. Like I didn't care. And then I ended the conversation. Because I was just like, yeah, I don't believe what you're saying. I don't relate. I've had these conversations over and over and over. Time for redirection. Woman, woman, woman. A big fat liar. And then, oh, we could get into the dream I had too, where in one of the dreams that I had, speak your truth. It was basically I was sitting at a table. I was reading a text message. I was like, oh my god, like my mother just got on my nerves. My mother just got on my nerves. She just kind of ruined my night. My mother ruined my night. LOL. So then it was this person, and I think it was like I had come out that conversation. I was trying to let her know, like, you're snarky. Like you say really nasty, snarky shit. And she was like, what? No, I don't. Really? Like, tell me a time that I said something snarky and rude. And I was telling her, and she was like, no, I didn't mean it like that. You, I'm tired of gaslighting for real. People will gaslight your intuition so bad, like so bad. They'll gaslight your path. They're like people are. This shit gets spiritual. People tell you you on the wrong path. You not seeing what you seeing. You not experiencing what you've experiencing. You're living your life. Protect your energy. You're living your life. Like, bruh, I've gotten to this point where I don't give a fuck no more. Like, yes, I read cards and I divine timing. I read cards. I'm queer. Um, like, what are you telling me about my life? It's taken a lot to get here. Like, you can't tell me nothing. And the way people will be like, no, you didn't know. You don't see what you see. You're not experiencing what you're experiencing. What are you telling me? For real, what are you telling me? Like, you're getting on my nerves, but like, not really because I'm proud of you. You're getting on my nerves, but not really. Because I know that you're at it. You're internally battling. It's so funny how the conversation just went full circle. Because I was letting her know that people are usually just projecting their internal battle. That's usually just what's happening. I told her my life reflects what's going on within myself, and that's why I'm living such a good life. My life is pretty enjoyable because people be coming to me with their chaos, but I reject it because it's not mine. It's not my chaos. Let me see something. I do. I'm not gonna lie. All these conversations I'm talking about taking place in an area where I don't want to be. So I have to acknowledge that I'm not all the way happy. I'm having these conversations because I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be. Um, Someone messaged me as confirmation. I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be. So I'm having a lot of stupid conversations right now. And I have to say, if I want to improve my life, I might just have to figure out how to. God knows I'm waiting for another opportunity. But the thing is with me, I would hold on just to hold on when I should just let it go. I should just let it go. I have to let it go. I have to let go of the environment. I do. Because I have all these plans in my head. And the way that I'm going to get about what I want probably isn't going to look the way that I think it should look because I'm not supposed to be in that environment. I'm not. That shit is driving me. Every day I feel like I'm losing it just a little bit more. Them people is. I gotta say bye to the environment. I have to. I have to. I know another job is coming, but Lord, I'm so comfortable there. But she had things to say that was really beneficial. She said, "Don't get comfortable somewhere you know you don't belong." She was right. That ass, don't get comfortable somewhere you know you don't belong. I don't belong here, and I'm uncomfortable. Two of Pentacles in reverse. My life is good up until we talk about career, and career is a very important part of life right now. It is. Eight of Pentacles. Up the sight. Watch you guys prophesy. Prophesy. You see the picture first. You guys prophesy. We will see the future first. Look at that first night. Feels like a past life. Why you wait, hold up. This part where he said Nikes, he said he said we'll let you guys prophesy. We're gonna see the future first. Living so the last night feels like a past life. Speaking of the don't know what got into people, that's a devil be possessing homies. Demons trying to body jump. Why you think I'm in this bitch wearing a fucking yarmulke? Acid on me like the rain. Weed crumbles in the glitter. Rain, glitter. Like you, yeah. Like it's crazy how she was talking so much about projecting, and it's like she was just so blind to her own projections. She was so blind to like the parts of her that was spilling out, and she associates it with darkness and demons and spirits and all these things. And I'm like, girl, no, those are aspects of you. When you're feeling envious and you say you're being possessed by something, yes, it is a spirit of envy, but it's still also coming from within you. The only way to process that is to work on yourself, is to ask yourself the important questions. And I feel like a lot of, not even just Christians, a lot of people working in the spirit are bypassing. You're bypassing the work. You're trying to bypass the work. You can't bypass it. You have to sit and you have to sit in the uncomfortability. And that's why I'm like, not, I don't get so upset when someone's trying to tell me about myself, because I know how much I sit with the things that I feel. I know how much I sit with my experiences. There's just so little you can tell me about myself. And I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to what you're saying. I'm gonna take what I need to take. But at this point, like, I've sat with myself enough. It's the only reason I've been able to move forward in life. And she says, yeah, you can move forward in some lives, some parts, but in some parts, I know there's things I'm not aligned with that could take me to hell. Girl, leave me alone with your fear of hell. Hell is in your mind. Hell is in your mind. Heaven and hell is of the mind. I was like, I think these are concepts. And I was telling her hell was already on earth. Everything they say happens in hell has happened to black people during slavery. Literally. The skinning, the burning, the raping, all of it has happened. Is it something that we're being taught because it's all this foreign concept? And hell is of human creation. Earth is hellish because humans are creating an active hell. It's of the mind. People are not all the way up there. So I'm just thinking about that. Like, it's of the mind. And you can live with the belief that you have of just one day there's a potential you're going to burn in hell. I don't care. Earth is unpleasant enough. She's like, yeah, because this is the battleground. Why are we doing any of this? Like the way you're talking to me about battles and all this, what are you talking about? Because here's the thing with me and religion. I respect people's religion, but I can go back and I can see where some of these thought patterns have been developed and instilled in the people. There was a point where there were religious wars being waged, and you're thinking you're waging your religious war because of a victimization of your belief system, when it's all in regards to taxes and money and lands. Tax this money, land, property, and they made you the soldier. And they needed you to be loyal because they needed to use your body to fight this war so they can make money. Everything literally followed the money, everything. With religious context, with politics, follow the money. That's it. Like once you follow the money, you see the history and you see where things are began and you see where things end. It's lucrative. For, you know what I'm saying? Let me just, you know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't gonna hear it. So I just let her be. But she really was coming for me so bad. And I was like, girl, you coming for yourself. Because this is all triggering you. I'm not triggered. I know who I am. So credit yourself, credit due. They are manipulative. Time for redirection. Sagittarius, very passionate about this. That's to me, like I feel like right now it's talking about somebody's really passionate about their philosophies. You know why those conversations are so hard for me? Because I have a placement that makes me very about my beliefs. I can listen to people, but like I have a placement that makes me like, don't come for me. I can argue all day. um, but yeah, a big fat liar, a pleasant surprise, up in your business. Like I'm telling you, the nastiest parts of that lady came out once I said something that she didn't like. The nastiest parts. So this might relate to you in terms of like, honestly, this might just be events that shit. Someone's gonna relate in some way. But yeah, the nastiest parts of her came out when I said something that she didn't like. The nastiest parts. Why is the light dimming on me? Like, okay. So then we got the Two of Pentacles reversed, which is like, this is money related or energy related. Because I know protect your energy is somewhere later. Like, it's like a lack of balance. Don't give your energy to things that you know. Like, you know how I said I could get really, I had to understand once I started feeling that drain feeling, I was like, I gotta walk away from this. Like, I could continue arguing. I could, but I was like, it's time for me to walk away. Like, I'm feeling drained. I have to walk away from this situation because I'm not about to do this. Like, I don't want to do this. Like, I actually don't need to do this. Like, I have free will to walk away from this. I don't care how you feel. I don't care if you think I'm thinking and I'm like, oh my God, maybe that lady, she said you're gonna come back to this. And at the end of our road, you're gonna see. Okay, like it. Okay. Cool. Great. That's great. Amazing. Like I got drained and I was like, I gotta walk away from this. And it's draining. Like there's so many things like I'm peeping are like draining my energy so bad. Like just that environment in general is draining to me right now. And I know I have to just walk away. I know I have to walk away. I know I have to walk away. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I have my own little aspects of greed, to be very real. Or it's just when I have a plan and I create a plan, I want to stick to it. But God just keeps saying, hey, there's a better plan. Can you relax? Like, and I know that God is like, there's a better plan. So maybe things are draining your energy for the sake of you understanding that there's a better plan. Like, so you know, oh yeah, like this isn't necessarily where you belong. Things will start to drain you when you're not where you belong to be. So what do you truly want? Speak your truth. Then we got energy of sign. Protect your energy. Focus on love. Refocus on love. But I'm seeing like focus on love. Like it cut the re off and it's just focus on love. And then Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Like you have to alchemize. I had to alchemize them experiences from yesterday. I'm telling you, I had to alchemize. My ass is sitting there journaling like, oh, I'm so grateful that I'm able to read cards and people understand what I'm talking about. Like I'm grateful I'm aligned to people who get what I'm saying. I'm grateful I'm aligned to queer people. Like, cause mostly what she was saying was about going to hell, about being gay. And I'm like, girl, you talking to the wrong. You preaching to the choir, baby. Been there, done that. I know who I am. I can't fight it. I can't fight it. You want me to be at battle forever. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I see what that looked like. You ain't putting me through that. That internal, now I'm getting married to a man, have fucking 5 kids or something like that. I'm miserable. And every time I see a pretty bitch, I start attacking her because I want her. No, you're not putting me through that. You're not putting me through that. You're not putting me through that. You can't put me through that. I'm not gonna go through that. I'm not gonna do that. That shit look miserable. Sorry. Everyone's like, yay, they cheer that shit on. No, we see it. Like, you're miserable. Like, you're miserable. Like, every time you have we know every crush you got because of how much you attack them. Lord, no, I'm not doing that shit. I'm sorry. I've been there. I done that. I been there and I done that. It feels like being at war every day. It do. Fighting for something you don't want. What the fuck is this? Like, that's why you need to hold on to fear so bad. Because you fighting. I'm talking to myself now when I'm talking about the environment I stick to. Because I'm over here fighting to be there. I don't want to be there. I'm convincing myself that I'm gonna be unstable if I'm not there. And that's it all comes full circle. I can't judge nobody without judging myself. I know. Everything is just reflective of something greater than me or something within me. Everything's reflective. The way I'm talking right now is reflective. I'm over here like, oh my God, this environment is pissing me off. I don't want to be in the environment. That's why it's pissing me off. But why am I still there? Because of fear. Because of fear. So yeah, every time they're amazing mirrors. The fear in them, oh God, that fear in them be so amazing because they gonna tap every fear you got. Okay, they gonna tap every fear you got. That's how they get you. Every fear that you got, they gonna tap it. Tap, 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 tap. Oh my God, but this. Yeah, they gonna tap every fear you got. It's like they can sniff it out. Like I like it because it's like you just telling me about myself, and I need this. Well, the way I need it. I'm not taking what you're talking about. For real. I don't care what you're talking about. But I'm taking in some of the things you're saying. And I'm like, oh, this is where fear is within me. And it's time to work on it. Surrender to it, release control, divine timing, communicate your feelings, proud of you, mad drama, and then King of Cups. Oh, I think it's just a vent session, but like you're gonna relate to like it's one of them readings where you're gonna like listen and you're gonna relate to me in some way. Cause yeah, I had to talk about that. I had to talk about it. And the proud of you, like Mad Drama, the King of Cups, like I'm listen, the more that you ground yourself in your understanding of yourself, the easier it is to read other people, like to see what's going on within them. Cause I've done so much work on me. Like and then it's also when I'm talking to older people, they don't understand. Like I really be like, I get it, I'm young, but I be sitting here doing the work. I be sitting here doing the work. Like I do the work. Like this work ain't no joke. Like I be sitting here with myself. I go through the motions. You see a young person, you think I don't know nothing. Nah, I've gone through the motions. There's things that I don't know. Maybe it's taking you a while to learn that I've learned quickly because life took me to the through emotions. I got it. Whoop, whoop. Like I got it like that. I'm a Gemini. It's just how we work. Like things be happening to us. Like I've learned. I've learned. I'm learning. Okay, I'm learning. I'm still learning. I'm never learned enough. Like I'm never ever gonna assume I know everything. I don't. That's why I love learning because I don't know everything. And the more that I learn, the more comfortable I feel with myself. Like so I felt proud of myself because I really stood in myself. Like I stood 10 toes down on who I am. I don't care. What you telling me? Like what you think this argument is doing anything to me? It's not argument, it's not even a debate. I'm listening and I'm just taking in what I need to take in. It's not doing nothing to me. It's not changing me. It's not healing me. It's just making me aware of fear within me. Like and like it's like I could feel where my openings are. I could feel where my little like holes are that someone can seep in and try to, you know what I'm saying, manipulate the situation. So even when I was thinking about the dream where the person was like, no, I didn't do that. No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. And I'm so sure of it. I'm so 10 toes down on that. You're not going to confuse me. You're not. You can't confuse me because I'm not working from a place of emotion, I'm not working from a place of fear. I'm living in love. And I know what it feels like. My love has been accountability. My love has been understanding. My love has been truth. My love has been like sitting with the darkest parts of myself has been my love. So it's easy to spot it in other people. It is. It gets easier and easier. But like Eight of Pentacles, I gotta get the fuck out of there. I'm telling y'all. I'm venting, y'all. Speak your truth. I'm venting. I gotta get the fuck out of there. I gotta get the fuck out of there ASAP. Like I'm done. I can't do that shit no more. I can't do it no more. I got to get the fuck out of there ASAP. And I need to focus on what I really need to focus on. I'm being greedy. I can't lie. I'm being greedy because of fear. I don't need it the way I think I need it. I don't. So that's Sam Sentient Session. Session to join. Please come back.